Hi, Taehyung lovers all over the world. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel that never stops talking about Kim Taehyung. And the Taehyung Lovers channel is always at the forefront of spreading the goodness of Kim Taehyung, the most handsome man in the world, with a perfect jawline and perfectly symmetrical face. Stop. Just 3 seconds. Don't scroll. Don't take a breath too fast. Because February 2026 is not an ordinary month. This is not just an Instagram post. This is a moment that ignites emotions, triggers anger, and quietly slaps the awareness of millions of ARMY around the world. Kim Taehyung once again makes the world turn its head not with a grand stage, not with trophies, not with billion-worth fashion, but with sweat, routine, and honesty that makes many people feel defeated before the match even begins. And just as the public is still digesting the meaning behind Taehyung's simplicity, another visual appears in the darkness of Yoongi's night. SUGA of BTS. Silent, calm, wordless. Yet that is exactly where the explosion begins. 2 figures, 2 silences, 1 massive message that shakes the global entertainment industry. What are they really building behind the scenes? Why do simple posts cause the world to erupt curious, restless, even angry? And why does February 2026 feel like a turning point that not everyone is ready to accept? Before we go deeper like this video now, write your honest opinion in the comments section. Subscribe to Taehyung Lovers Worldwide and activate the notification bell so you don't miss a single fact that is changing how the world sees Kim Taehyung and SUGA of BTS. And one last request: make this video go viral, because the world needs to keep seeing the kindness, discipline, and quiet work of Kim Taehyung. Not rumors, not cheap drama, but truths that are often too powerful to ignore. February 2026, Kim Taehyung once again makes the world look back. In his latest Instagram story series that records the numbers 156 plus 60 is equal to 70, Kim Taehyung is not standing on a grand stage, not showing off trophies, nor wearing billion-value haute couture. Instead, he appears in his most honest form, exercising, sweating, listening to music, and sinking into a routine that has long escaped the spotlight, discipline in maintaining health amid global pressure that is almost inhuman. The circulating photos show Taehyung inside a gym. A neutral color knitted beanie covers his hair. A faded gray loose t-shirt falls naturally on a body still warm after training. White earphones are neatly in place. His face is calm, almost meditative. There is no dramatization, no excessive posing. And precisely there lies the emotional explosion. The world asks with a tone that is nearly angry and envious. How can someone with a schedule as packed as Kim Taehyung still consistently care for his body and mind? The answer is not spectacular. That is exactly why it hits so hard. Routine, music, self-awareness. In an era when global celebrities often sell exhaustion as a badge of honor, Taehyung does the opposite. He does not complain. He does not display suffering. He works quietly, sweats in silence, and a public accustomed to being fed drama is suddenly forced to look in the mirror. Small details turn into major spotlights. Taehyung's simple outfit once again triggers a global sold-out phenomenon. The knitted beanie with a clean cut and minimal label is estimated to come from a Korean or Japanese premium casual brand, priced around $45 to $80. Taehyung's signature oversized t-shirt, effortless yet precisely fitted, often comes from independent designer lines or celebrity-favored high street brands, ranging from $95 to $190. Ironically, the most ordinary items on his body turn into objects of international pursuit within hours, not because of advertising campaigns, not because of endorsements, but because of visual honesty, used as part of an exercise ritual and personal focus, not merely accessories, but performance-supporting tools. Estimated price: $150 to $250. Training pants / sports pants, not fully visible, generally from luxury performance brands or premium sportswear with breathable materials. Estimated price: $110 to $220. What makes this story worthy of world-class coverage is not view counts or label prices. It is a narrative of consistency. Taehyung shows that fame does not have to disconnect a person from healthy routines. He exercises while listening to his favorite music, a personal ritual that binds body and soul. Under global cameras, he chooses balance. And perhaps that is why every simple post from him always feels relevant, powerful, and capable of triggering extreme emotional reactions. Kim Taehyung does not sell empty aesthetics. He delivers a message without words. Health is a true luxury, and style born from honesty will always find its own way to shine. February 2026 becomes a moment that leaves ARMY across continents frozen. An Instagram story sparks global curiosity. Taehyung appears in an intimate post-gym look, almost without distance. A t-shirt casually wrapped around his neck, earphones on, breathing still steady after training a portrait that feels too human for someone of his stature. His face is calm yet captivating. Slightly wet, messy hair only reinforces the character fans have long known. Natural, unpretentious. Many ARMY admit it is hard to look away. There is a magnetism in that simplicity. This is not about posing. This is about aura. The camera seems to capture the second between breaths, when the body is still warm and the mind focused. What makes this post significant is its implicit message. Discipline in caring for the body for vocal quality. Exercise is not merely a physical routine, but professional preparation, stable breathing, maintained stamina, an intact baritone vocal color. Here, the narrative becomes universal. Calmness, quiet work, and long-term consistency. A brief image that turns into world-class news because it speaks of dedication without a single explicit sentence. And just as the public is still digesting the meaning behind Taehyung's post, the world is shaken once again by another visual, this time involving SUGA. Amid the busy lives of BTS members now walking their individual paths, a simple photo sparks cross-country discussion. SUGA's photo spreads rapidly across international platforms, showing him standing calmly at night, with a truck bearing bold Korean letters behind him. No grand stage, no concert spotlights, just the night air, cold atmosphere, and the presence of a world-class artist who looks grounded. SUGA is known as the busiest figure among the members. Producer, songwriter, musician, and a creative figure who rarely appears without reason. Because of that, this photo immediately triggers serious speculation. Media and fans analyze every detail, location suspected to be an industrial area or logistics parking lot in South Korea, the late-night timing, and the casual outfit reflecting his character. Simple, functional, without excessive visual ambition. The fact that this photo spread so quickly is no coincidence. In the global entertainment ecosystem, every visual involving SUGA is read as a clue. Is this part of a new music project? A documentary? A production process intentionally left open? There is no confirmation. And that very ambiguity is what gives it news value. February 2026 confirms one undeniable truth. BTS as individuals have entered a new phase. A phase where silence speaks louder than official announcements. Where a single gym photo, a single night portrait, can trigger global discussion, deep analysis, even emotional debate. And now the question returns to the public, to you. Is this just an ordinary post? Or are we witnessing a new standard of fame, discipline, and the meaning of quiet work at the highest level of the entertainment industry? One thing is certain. February 2026 will not be remembered as a month crowded with cheap sensations. It will be remembered as the moment when Kim Taehyung's simplicity and SUGA's silence made the world stop and think again.